As John Quincy, the past president of the United States of America, has said, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Ladies and gentlemen, we are truly grateful to have amongst us our guest of honor, His Excellency, Mr. Vardhan Sringla, Ambassador of India to the Kingdom of Thailand, who truly epitomizes these words. In the course of his diplomatic career spanning 30 years, Mr. Sringla has held a variety of positions in New Delhi and in Indian missions in Paris, Hanoi, and Tel Aviv. He has served as Minister, Counselor in the Permanent Mission of India to the United Nations, New York, and as Consul General in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and Durban, South Africa. Mr. Sringla assumed his present position as Ambassador of India to the Kingdom of Thailand and Permanent Representative to UNESCAP on 19 January 2014. Sir, I humbly request you to kindly deliver your invaluable words of guidance for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, let us bring a huge round of applause and welcome our guest of honor.
His Excellency, Mr. Chakramohan Phasukar Vanich, Honorable Minister of Industries of the Royal Government of Thailand, Mr. R.K. Vij, Conference Chairman, Mr. Arvind Mehta, National President, Textile Association of India, Mr. D.R. Mehta, Immediate Past President, Mr. K.D. Sangvi, National Vice President, representatives of the Government of Gujarat, representatives from the Chambers of Commerce and Business Associations, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar, and as they say in Thailand, Sawadee Khap. भारतीय राजदूतावास की तरफ से मैं आप सभी का बैंकॉक में हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। हमें उम्मीद है कि आपका कॉन्फ्रेंस सफल रहेगा और जो समय आप बैंकॉक में गुजारेंगे वो सुखद रहेंगे। I want to extend a very warm welcome to all the participants of the Global Textiles Congress 2015. We are particularly happy that the Textiles Association of India has chosen Bangkok as the venue for this very prestigious conference. And as has been pointed out earlier, the Textiles Association of India has played a very significant role in Indian industry. It has 26,000 members, 23,000 members and 26 chapters across India. And clearly, it is an organization that has brought together a very large number of participants from all over the world to address issues relating to textiles industry, not only in India, but in different parts of the world as well. And the Congress, as we can see, will provide an opportunity for participants to understand the international textile industry and also an opportunity to meet buyers and sellers from all over the world and gain an understanding of their requirements. So India is ranked very high in terms of the exports of both garments and textiles. But at the same time, I think we have to point out that we are both a buyer and a seller of textiles products. In the year 2012-13, we exported $5.35 billion worth of textile. We imported $5.35 billion worth of textiles, and a good part of this was from Thailand itself. So we have a very, very strong and robust trade relationship with Thailand, and we are very grateful that the Honorable Minister of Industry is here to grace the occasion. I have to say that he has been a great supporter of Indian industry. We have seen his support extending from the time that Indian investments first came into Thailand, and today India is one of the large investors in Thailand with over $2 billion worth of investments in this country. And I have to say that Thailand has been, in many senses, a springboard for us, not only for the region, but also the rest of the world. Now, moving on, I think it is very important also to underline what has recently just been pointed out by the previous speakers, that the new initiatives, the economic initiatives taken by the government led by Shri Narendra Bhai Modi, has been very successful in the brief time that the government has been in power in creating an atmosphere which is conducive both for business and international investors. I think the Made in India program, the flagship of the government's initiatives, has been very, very successfully launched. This is a project that spans a distance of about 1,500 kilometers from Delhi to Mumbai. It occupies 14% of the landmass of India. It involves an investment of $90 billion. And clearly, this is a project that will see a vast amount of industrial activity in this very, very developed belt between Mumbai and Delhi. But that is not the only project. Of course, we have plans to build what is called a golden quadrilateral, extending from Mumbai to Bangalore, from Bangalore to Chennai, from Chennai up the east coast to Kolkata, and from Kolkata to Amritsar. So these plans, which are part of the Made in India program, are already having an impact on the economy. We have seen that in the first 2 quarters of the year 2014-15, we have registered over 5% growth, and we are well placed to attain our trajectory, high growth trajectory of 7 to 8% in the next couple of years. One of the very, very important initiatives also is the construction of 100 smart cities. And this is an area we believe we can collaborate very, very effectively with Thailand, which also has excellent infrastructure. And we are very happy that we have 2 business delegations from Thailand already visiting India, one led by the Minister of Commerce, which will be in India later this month, and one led by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Deputy Prime Minister, which is going to visit India in the month of March. And I had just requested the Honorable Minister of Industries, who knows India very well, but his last visit to India was 7 years ago, to also visit India and come up to date with the very, very rapid developments that we have seen, not only in the last few years, but in particular, the last few months in India. And of course, when we talk about development, we cannot do it without including the vast majority of our people. One very good example of this is the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, which is the national mission for financial inclusion, which has involved the opening of a record number of 115 million bank accounts in the period of just 4 months. This is a world record. And here I wish to, a number of Sanskrit quotes have already been made, but I also wish to refer to a quote that the Prime Minister has made, Sanskrit shlok that he has used, and I think it is most appropriate also, because Sanskrit is a common point between the Indian languages and Thai language. I mean, I believe 50% of the lexicon in the Thai language comes from Sanskrit. And here I quote the Prime Minister when he says, Sukhasya moolam dharma, dharmasya moolam artha, arthasya moolam rajyam, which really means that you have to involve, the state has to involve the people in economic activity. And that is what the Prime Minister said when he launched the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. I want to thank the organizers for choosing Bangkok as the venue. I want to thank all the participants for being here, and I wish you a very, very successful stay and very happy stay here. I believe there are 40 speakers from all over the world who are going to speak in this Congress, and many of them are leading authorities in the subject of textiles. There are also many research scholars. I'm told PhD scholars are going to be here, and that certainly will add great value to the work of the Congress, and I am sure that this Congress will not only lead to very increased productivity and output from the textile industry, but would also contribute to the vital linkages that have been there in the textile industry between India and Thailand. Thank you very much. Namaskar.